how serious you took the words of Jesus. The words of Jesus. How serious did you take them? How serious? Matthew chapter 7, verse 24 to 29. Matthew 7, 24 to 29. Therefore, whosoever hear these sayings of mine, in other words, whosoever hear my words and does them, I will liken him to a wise man which built his house upon a rock. The rain descended, the floods came, and the winds blew and beat upon that house, and it fell not, for it was founded upon a rock. Then he said, and everyone that heareth these sayings of mine and does them not shall be likened unto a foolish man who built his house upon a sand. The rain descended, the floods came, the winds blew and beat upon the house, and it fell, and great was the fall of it. I'll pause there. When you hear the word, that is why the church fathers, when you talk about the church fathers, the people who put all this together called Bible, the early Christians, that is why when they were compiling the Bible, they singled out the words of Jesus and made it red. So that when you are reading, you will know that this is the word of Jesus. These are the words Jesus spoke. It's different from the words Nebuchadnezzar spoke. Because there are words of Nebuchadnezzar in the Bible. And even you may say Nebuchadnezzar, he's a bad man. There are words of Daniel. There are words of Jeremiah. There are words of Apostle Paul. When you put the words of Jesus and the words of all of them, the words of Jesus stands out. It is unique. That's why they colored that one red. So that when you see it, you know that these are the words of Jesus. And we pastors, we don't even preach the words of Jesus. And most of us, we don't even listen. I'm telling you from today, after you have even finished reading the Bible, look for some of the words of Jesus and read it as a top-up. And then drink water. Very, very important, because that is the most important. We will be judged based on the words of Jesus. Based on the words of Jesus. That's a criteria. John chapter 12. Let me show you. John chapter 12 verse 48. John 12 48. The words of Jesus. The words of Jesus. He said, he that rejected me and received not my words has one that judgeth him. The word that I have spoken, the same shall judge him in the last day. My words, the words of Jesus. When you read the words of Jesus, you should be afraid. For instance, when you read the words of Jesus about marriage and divorce, you see, the way we easily say, I won't marry her again, I won't marry him again, I've seen another man. And we are forcing the church to swallow it. If we were to read the words of Jesus concerning marriage and divorce, listen, you will be afraid. Because Jesus said, if you divorce and the person even go and another person marries the person has already committed adultery and fornication. You see, the words of Jesus is different from a pastor's words. When a pastor says, my opinion about divorce is, his opinion will not count on the judgment day. His opinion is useless. The words of Jesus, when he said, before you can take a mote out of your friend's eyes, look into your own eye. There is timber. There is timber in your eye. We are all pointing our fingers on people. Oh, this one. Meanwhile, there is, Jesus' word says, there is timber. Timber. Do you know timber? Timber. Timber is in your eye. The words of Jesus. When the words of Jesus say, if you are going to give an offering and you remember, it's not that you have caused the problem. You remember that your friend has an issue with you. I don't want the offering, drop it. Go and settle the matter. Go and settle the matter. You are here forming gangs. We are against these people. We are against that people. And booing and nichie. You are booing and nichie against one another. Yeah. Putting on duku to insult your friend. Me vita. You are in the house. You don't know the words of Jesus. Am I preaching a good message to you? You don't know the words of Jesus. Go into the Bible. Go into the Bible and check the words of Jesus. He said in the past, they said an eye for an eye, but I have come and I said, do not pay good for evil and evil for good. He said, if your friend offend you, stop. You are joking. The words of Jesus. He said, if your right hand will cause you to sin, cut it off. You are giving excuses why you can sin. As for me, I know, you see, I have weakness. You haven't read the words of Jesus. You have not read the Bible said on the judgment day, the words of Jesus will judge us. You are comfortable. You are not reading the words of Jesus. He said, woe unto you, Pharisees. You carry burdens on people and you will not even lift it with your finger. We pastors who are carrying burdens on people, church leaders who are giving instruction, but we are worse than Pharisees because we don't take the words of Jesus serious. Yeah, we take his comedies. Yeah, and those of you who are going to school small, you say literature. You call the words of Jesus literature. Literature. Yeah, because you know pro and cons, so you can analyze the context. The words of Jesus, they are plain. Oh. They are not difficult to read. Oh. It is red, telling you that this is danger. When you stand before the judgment, they will open these words. The words of Jesus. Please, ladies and gentlemen, let's wake up. Oh. The church is sleeping. Oh. We will be judged with the words of Jesus. If you go home, let it be your homework. Start reading the words of Jesus. So go take your time, read the words of Jesus. I wish I can just go through Matthew chapter 5, chapter 6, chapter 7 and show you the words of Jesus. One of the words of Jesus is that you have heard that fornication is not good. But you, when you look after a woman's buttocks, she is passing and you are looking at their buttocks. You are looking at their buttocks. That alone, you are finished. You are finished. You are finished. And you are there. I've never sinned. I've never fornicated. You are finished. The words of Jesus, he said, woe, he said, temptation or something will come, but woe unto you through whom it will come. You are exposing your breast to people. You are wearing, I'm aware, your G-string is showing to men. You are causing them to have vibrations in their trousers. You are causing them to have vibrations in their trousers. You will meet Jesus. When we say, you say, oh, I'm sporting, I'm dressing. Dress. Dress. You are a new generation. Continue to dress. The words of Jesus, dangerous.